Alright. In between last time and now, I pull this down a little more. I think. It's always hard to tell. Oh, I turned the audio, but you know, the one thing bad about YouTube, both on sending and receiving end, is sound is never the same level. So, anyways, between now and last time I streamed this, I went and alright, little bird. I went and got a station up. Not much was missed because it was a lot of just flying back and forth to get the parts and build them, so if anyone sees this and wonders how, I don't see why you'd run into this video recording rather of the live stream, but just in case, you either need to have a ship that already has, or I don't know. So you either need to have a ship that inherently has a builder module in it, or you have to find one and buy it. Oh, hold on. Ah. Anyways, you either have to have one built in, or you need to get one and you need a this will be over here, a repair beam, and prefab, or I'm sorry, let's see, this is the main one, 2 construction components and 4 basic components. That's what you need to get started. So then you open the menu for the build, and you start with the, I actually don't know if you can, well, you have to, I think, with your first time, because your skill will be too low. But build all that, build what you need, build what you want. I almost shot that guy. And then you go into it, and you can get to, you need prefab parts to build these extras. I can obviously remove these and add different ones. I have it all set up. The hangar repairs all, I get passive income from guys who come up there and repair. And I don't think I really need this generator at this point, but I'll leave it just in case, because I got the solar array. Market and set, sell, and buy orders. Minimum stock. You can also like keep minimum stock and have it set to sell and buy. So if it gets too low, it'll buy. If it gets too high, it'll sell. Workshop, automate production. There's the prefab unit you need for these modules, and then the construction components that you need for building the station parts. Although it doesn't have the basic ones, but those are pretty easy to make anyways. And then cargo manager. This is like a link, storage link to the mining station, which is mining ore and refining it and then sending it over there. A turret, which does turrety things, and then solar array, which is solar array. Yeah. So, and I couldn't find a decent one that I want. Like I figured, don't know for sure, population matters. Like I'm thinking that, I don't know if it'll eventually attract more population if I build in a low area or not. Something I might have to explore in the future. I know the dev had said that the sectors level up, but I think, don't know, I think it's just, oh, wait a minute. He's not just talking about one. I think he's talking about all of them, because I'm pretty sure all of these have leveled up. Maybe not all of them, but I think some of them, because I know there used to be like a 1. but I don't know if these population, mineral, and solar well, the solar output definitely wouldn't change unless you're breaking the sun. Mineral, I don't know. Maybe after you mine enough, it goes out. And then the population. So I don't know if any of those will actually dynamically change or if they're set. So I decided the first thing I need to build is in a high one so I can get the passive income from repairs and then set the mining up and sell stuff. Well, that's where I am now. Now I guess getting some good sales. Oh, ancient relic. Oh, how convenient. Fine. Let's mine that. Yes, and get repaired. Yes. Hey, you. You're kind of damaged. Go get repaired. Anyways, so I guess I leave that for now. Kind of let it do its thing. And try and explore a little bit. Now I know that's a mining rush place, so I don't want to go there. Or whether it was that one. One of those is a mining rush. Over here. Go scavenge up some debris. Try and get some more things. Then I gotta figure out where I can find. I think an Artemis is what I want for kind of an end game kind of deal. Now, I have to wonder if I change ships, if that goes with. I'll have to wait. Nice construction components. What I think I'll do is right before I change ships, I'll probably either wait till it's just down to one, or I'll wait till it's down to one, or I'll spend enough to minimize it and then switch ships and see if I get to keep it. Because if I get to keep it and use it on the new ship, well, that means going out farming with this guy until I get a bunch of gear changes or gear charges and use them on a ship that I can't use them on. I don't know what ships are. I know on the stream he showed off what was the I think it was called the Artemis and the Leviathan, but apparently those were non-DLC ships. At least that's what they were labeled at in the binders. Oh, I don't know if there's any large ones that are DLC ships that are. I should have dropped it in. Sufficient data. All right. I'll stop by the and head north. Ooh. Not. Yeah, leave me alone. I get some. I still need some more modules to be really combat ready. Even though it has what, 6 guns? Actually, it has 6 slots, but I think that doesn't matter. The whatchamacallit size matters more, I think. Looks like there's visual slots and then there's. Oh. Gosh, did I screw anything up? It clicked off the game and. Oh, 8. Oh, come on. Anyways, I clicked off the game and I'm sitting and pressing buttons. So I'm like, why isn't it working? I hope it. I clicked on the software. I hope I didn't screw anything up. I don't see anything wrong with the software or the stream. Okay, well, it doesn't look like Spacebar does anything to it. The OBS. If it does, then something weird may have happened. But it wasn't my fault. Okay. There's 4 fields. Oh. Those ones spawned. I wonder if they updated the wiki. There's 2 wikis too, and I don't know which one's. Not this one. But this one is the most updated one. However, it's still all out. There's fandom, and that looks like to be all of it. Always a problem with these gems of games that are kind of not as played as other games. Is that their wiki and their information doesn't get updated as well. Some of them do when they have like just a couple really dedicated people at it. Less likely to happen when you have a smaller fan base. But hopefully get some more, because this is a pretty good game. I liken it a lot to X4. In fact, for the most part, it's largely I mean, technically, it's a locked view 3D, because you can see the models that are 3D, but it's not really. I'm trying to think of the word for it. It's not isometric, not 2D, but I guess top-down X4 kind of thing. Especially now with the station building, it has kind of not quite as complex as X4. Certainly not in the menus. but a little bit easier to dive back into. Like when I dive back into X4, I usually have to like take an entire day to kind of refamiliarize everything. This one it took me. It takes me maybe an hour. Longer this time, but that's because it had new stuff in it. So so let's see. Equip. No. Use the same? Yeah, they're the same. Oh, why did I get that? Let's see, I got engineer, but I already got armor and energy storage, shield absorption, assistance. A lot of instructors. Those, none of them matter at the moment. Wanted to look at the ships. There's Leviathan. So that's apparently that's one of the newer ones. I wish I could look at it a little bit better than hangar. It does have a hangar with some drones. That might be one. Oh no, that one's I'm not yawning. Yeah, that one's more of a cargo hauler. Anything I want to sell? Nitrogen? Yeah, go ahead. Or so wait, are these? So we got warp torch and system. Obviously, that one's better. So are they just nothing different other than just one being better? Alright, well then we'll scrap that one. If I'm not going to put that one in, I'm going to scrap that one. Scrap this one. Oh, actually, we'll scrap that too. I'll keep those for now. Anything neat? No. You gotta decide. Boomer gives a raw deep based on hardpoint heat up to 26. Does this compare to? I can't look at. Oh wait, no, there I can. 97 on a second. Charges for 1 second, then a 2-second cooldown. But this can also use flux, 110 range, 90 range. Energy cost is pretty huge though. I don't know if I want to use charge lasers or, yeah, or gene laser plasma cannons. So I guess you do this without needing gunners. Full square. I guess these are mostly just for the ion and plasma. Only deals damage to shields. Okay. Slower but powerful. Blast. Then there's the railgun. Railgun here? Let's see one. Oh well. Oh well. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner. Now, one thing I noticed, and I'm not exactly a huge fan of, about the stations is they apparently stop working when you're out of sector. Although when I jump in, I'll have to check to see maybe if they suddenly give you, you know, kind of like a lump sum instead, and it kind of like it's still kind of semi-active, but it doesn't do it consistently, like if you were there. But even if that's the case, and that's there, the other thing I'm not too big of a fan on is how stations work in your standard play, because they got the station defense mode, which you go in there and you immediately build the station and you defend against it, but the defending against the waves of enemies are built into the stations. So even in standard mode, I got this whole deal where it's a countdown and then they come and get you. I'm not a fan of that. I mean, I'm okay with defense modes, but when it's tied kind of like that, a very arcadey style play, tied into kind of the open-endedness of the standard part of the game. So that's that's my first major criticism. Okay, my credit's updated. So when you're out of sector, what you earn from the station seems to update only after you jump. Which is fine, I can live with that. But my criticism of the station defense mode stands. I think that should stay in this, or not the station defense mode, but the station defense mechanic should more or less stay in station defense mode. And that's my criticism. That, and I think the remove buttons for the modules of the station should be smaller. Because when the buttons are that big, I keep thinking, like I keep unconsciously, subconsciously clicking them when I want to change something, instead of just clicking on the, well, next time I go back I'll point it out, but that's a minor thing. Just kind of like a UI preference, so. I mean, technically the station mechanic thing is a minor, fairly minor too, but I would say it's a little bit more, to me it's a little bit more major than, let's see, ooh, collector beam. So let's scrap you. Aha, blueprint. Scrap you. Oh, this is the second one. Juggernaut Scourge. Demolition. Nothing unique. I could get an orange one. It's not. It's a hanger. Wait. What was I doing? Oh, right. Simple. Okay. So. I remember. Let's go ahead and get rid of this small. Space 2, space. Go ahead and keep that. Keep the missiles for now. And the missile launchers. And drone parts and missiles. Oh, I gotta check on this dude. What are you? You are a gunner. Lose hull points, but I'll gain range. You know what? I think I might take that. 7, 20, but plus he gets plus 8. Ooh, yeah, nope. Sorry, Paula, you are fired. I need to drop these on my station, so. Range 130. Good. Oops. Let's see, there's 3 debris fields in there. Let's see. Contacts. Discovered. Okay. Is there anything that I have on me already that I can sell? Do the crystals, but wanna regional. Light beam laser. Not really. Greater fruits and vegetables. I need to build the fruits and vegetable, farm, I guess. They were called what, the agriculture. Just get off my hand and eat your food. Okay, well, before every warp, hit F5. And let's go check this place out. Independent territory, I like. Ooh, very high, very rich. I found the next spot for my next station. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know what has actual impact on the station, but they're all very high. So minerals, output, population, so can't go wrong. Another thing I wanted to check. I'll have enough anyways. Fires clear space. Oh, let's get out here. Oh, let's get out here. Let's get out here. No, 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 no. Shoot. Damn it. What really sucks is, I don't know if, I mean, that's, well, we're about to find out. Because last time I don't know what things change about the sectors, because it was all RNG. No, okay. Good, it kept all its, whatchamacallits. So can these only be built by asteroids? Is what I was wondering. Damn it! There's so many pirates in an. Ah, fuck you guys, you cunts. Like, there are never any pirates in the low-level areas, but it's not even that high of a level above me. Oh, nice. Just wanted to get one. It's gonna be, yeah, of course it is. What? Ugh. Seriously, why are there so many of them? This isn't a pirate area, or a pirate, whatchamacallit, sector. Good God. Oh, that's right. You can't harm them without point defense lasers. Oh, that's kind of dumb. That's the most annoying thing ever. No. Worst part is I'm running out of areas to go because it all starts to hit those levels where I just get obliterated. And so then I can only kind of go back and forth between these zones and try and slowly work my way up. Which kind of lends to the idea that mining was the way to go. but I always go mining, so I wanted to do something a little bit different this time, but it's not working out as well. Also, that's why. How the hell did this happen? There you go. I'm not awake enough to deal with this. Damn it. I guess I can just continue to try and build up my power reserves, warp drives, and my pathfinder. So I can warp farther. Or we can just sit here and farm this trio. I don't know what the conditions are for because this section, this sector seems to respawn the debris pretty quickly. Quicker than other sectors. Nothing too great. Upgrade kit. Suppose I could start using. How many upgrade kits do I have? What could I upgrade? That would be worth upgrading. Pathfinder. Remember if there's an RNG value to it too. It's just kind of standard upgrade, like this green one will always be 0.45. Excuse me. Will always have the same stats. And I wish there was like a little green outline. But I guess I'll just have to use the repair drone as a beacon. Camouflage in a dark sector. Alright, little bird. There's nothing like having a cat dog with wings. That's the best way to describe a bird. They're part cat, part dog, and part alien. Alright. space, which means time to destroy all junk and get to refined metal capital impulse drive. But I can't put that. That would be cool. No, I should see how much it sells for before I scrap it. That might be worth selling. Let's... Yeah, see, there we go. See, I absolutely loathe this. Because it essentially means that you have to play station defense in the standard game, otherwise you're going to get destroyed because they're just going to keep sending harder and harder to kill waves. It's a bad enough idea that I need to go complain about it on the forums. Like, having attacks is one thing. That's fine, you're gonna have it, but to have it such a very specific linear kind of, again, tower defense mode style gameplay, that should have stayed in the game mode. Battle. Probably regret that later or something. Upgrade you. Space 2. But I need to have that. Oh no, it is tech level 9 now. Let's cancel that, place that with the charging later, and then we'll add. There we go. Add another range. 200, that's pretty good. What's this? This is missiles, and we'll just add another one. Oops. Oh, that's right. This is why I got friendly fire out. Wonderfully annoying. And my drones won't repair the station. That so action level. is. Oh, okay. That's where it. So I'm guessing that increases production? Obviously. What does that actually do? Okay, so storage, let's see. Okay. They're about the same rate. So I think I'll do the refining rate. Or maybe, what's this? Production yield. With both of them kind of going the same one, I think I'm going to either go, you know, I'm just going to go mining rate because I believe that's not speed, but that gives you more chance for it to succeed in getting product. I'm gonna do, all right, come here, little, oh, we're back to, here we go. Slowly counting up again. Yeah. Do not like it. Let us move all the red ore. All the gray ore. Yeah, and then save game. Okay. I'll turn on my refiner. Also, there's some stuff. It'd be nice if you could move the modules and stuff without having to deconstruct them. I don't know. I don't know what the storage does for the generator. Like if I, is that supposed to be like the capacitor part? So if I exceed the, you know, it says three stations with 10, you know. Like if it's 3 stations getting 10 each, if it surpasses that, surpasses the storage, does that mean it won't provide it anymore? Yeah, ancient relic. I break for ancient relics. Right. Attach material. That's and ammo. At all, we're gonna sell that. I want to find out how much that's worth before I sell it. Energy bear. I'm gonna Scrap that. Okay, so this is 190, this is 92. Oh wait, no, those are the same ones I had. Okay, so the hull takes 50, so I'll definitely want to keep that for now. Another thing would be nice would be able to see alternative modules even with everything full. I could see what I could switch it out to. In fact, I'm going to open a notepad. And write these down. So what was the other thing? Oh yeah, moving station parts. Those are my 3 suggestions. I do think the way pirates spawn and go about could do with some tweaking, because you see them running around in these areas just a little too much. And by these areas I mean, you know, there'll be a bunch of ships that are enemies and they'll just kind of like wander through it like, oh hey guys. They're not very wary of where they're not attuned to their surroundings. They can't read the room. All right. How much is this? 110? Scrap it. Charging laser. It's just a white one. False. Yeah, I'll scrap it. Materials. Now let's move to anger and let's. I got 5 room left. This would take pretty much all of it. So with that. Commercial. Stabilization power source. I could take that out. I mean, I haven't really optimized anything on this yet. Maybe tried to. Horizon. Horizon is a pretty good one. Warp distance. Ooh, the warp distance. I get a bunch of I think I want drones instead. Nope, I'll be there. Intercooling. Go. You know what? That's actually doable. Silver. This one is a star, which means it's probably like a billion miles away. It doesn't really. Okay, so maybe I'll do that one. Else I'm gonna look at before I go. All right. All right, stop attacking me. Yeah. He's angry that I'm not petting him enough. Well, let's do this real fast. So, get some advanced titanium plating. It's like I like that it saves there because that's the appropriate time to save, but at the same time, it's also kind of annoying. Can I get to that debris field before my charging drive? My drive recharges. Nope, probably not. Will I go there anyways? No. Not. They're still around. Station medium. Oh god. This is another trap. Okay. Yum. What kind of dude are you? Engineer, energy storage 3. Energy storage 4 and armor. You got outclassed. Alright. Was that again? Yeah, I don't want that. It's heavy mine. Mining laser. Heavy mining. Where do you want me to go for that? Yeah, no. Which one did I? Improved energy or impulse drive or blueprint? Not really. Space 0 increases cargo. Maybe the burst laser. Worth it. For nitrogen. Have nickel back there. Nickel back. You know, let's go ahead and do this and take the burst laser. Alright. I need to start getting well. Advancement rate, bonus. Explorer advancement rate. Pilot advancement rate. Can I sell him? Alright. Here. Yes, I know I'm hungry too. About to go get lunch. Let's do this first. Okay. No. Here we go. Perfect timing. Means everything on my ship. Well, I got, or not. I got more room as the. So that's going to. Whoop. There was space and everything good apparently. I could probably just Oh, but that doesn't take any space either, so that's fine. What other things are there that are zero space things? Reactor. Could do another large battery. Sensor amplifier. Okay. One. That's a zero. Oh, but that's an activated one. One. Flux is used in. But I could do that. So my cannon. Bit harder. I need to look up flux again. I think that might be just storage. I don't know if flux needs. I don't remember if flux needs a specific thing to generate it. All right. Functionality. Oh, that's good. I think that's a new one. All right. Let's see. All right, I'm going to pause there, go get some food, and then maybe look up flux. Oh, excuse me, and then jump back into it, and I'll restart it then. So until then.